What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pixelated Thoughts. Tonight, we're going to be speaking about VTubing. We have our hosts here, Chibi Rabbit, myself,
Hello,
and Willie Jim. And our guest tonight is SneakiiSnake and Squoze VT.
hello.
Hello.
So we'll go ahead and get started, and we'll let you two kind of introduce yourself and what made you start streaming as a VTuber. Sneaky?
Hello. Hi, everybody. I am SneakiiSnake. Most people know me just by Sneaky or Bean. Okay, shut up, Willie. But I became a VTuber not too long ago, actually. I used to be just like a regular streamer with like cam and everything, but it just became too much for me. And VTubing has helped my like anxiety levels go down a lot. So now we're here. But yeah, I mostly just play FPS games and stuff like that with all my friends. But yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.
I'm a rager and I'm
Yes,
toxic.
she rages and yells.
Hell
She gets
yeah,
mad
my
at us all the time.
turtle. Same energy. I love Sneaky.
Yes. All right, Squoze, what about you?
It is your boy, Skinny Penis. Back at it again. No, I'm kidding. Name is Squoze. I started VTubing about a year ago. Just because at the point that I wasn't VTubing, I was more concerned with a lot of the things that like the way my facial expressions were and what people saw. And then I found out that VTubers just you can't really see shit. So I opted for that, and now I can pick my nose and be naked and
I mean, he's got a
I
point.
can
I mean,
do
that is
whatever the
true.
fuck I want.
That is true.
I have no idea that I
cheating guy.
don't have pants on right now.
I mean, well, hold on.
True.
You can not have pants on while streaming like your own face too.
Normally, I guess.
Yes.
But what if he wants to get up? You know.
But if I get out of my chair,
Well, just don't
I
forget
have
that
to
you're
care if
live.
You see my whitey tighties.
Then you put that behind the paywall.
Ah,
Oh my
You want to
God.
unlock it? You better
Oh my
sub for
God.
$10 a month.
Jesus.
but you know what? People actually tend to pay more for VTuber toes than they do for human toes.
Aw.
True.
Yeah. True.
It's just a
Mhm.
thing.
True.
Trust.
Okay.
It's the
Oh my God.
secrecy of it all, you know.
Is that what it is? A secret society?
Yeah.
I feel so bamboozled.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, what attracted you guys to VTubing?
Anime titties.
Okay.
Sorry.
I like the honesty.
Yes.
The yiddies.
Oh
No,
my God.
I started with HoloLive, as a lot of people probably do with VTubing, or like Niji Sanji, which are big corporate companies.
Mhm.
That they have like superstars that are in the VTuber community. And I liked the way they operated, on top of the fact that they didn't really care about creating content that was outside of video games. Because once you see the whole glamour of being a VTuber and like the art and everything, a lot of people are there for watching them play a video game that they like, rather than a lot of like drama or talking about this or reacting videos. And for HoloLive and Niji Sanji, it was just a bunch of VTubers playing video games.
Mhm.
And I like that because nobody cared about anything else. And it was always happy. Nobody ever was like shitting on video games or what video games they liked. They just played a video game. And that was it.
Nice. What about you, Sneaky?
Hell yeah. For me, I have very bad self-confidence issues, right? So when I was like just a cam streamer before, every time I like ended stream, I just felt completely drained inside, and it just killed me. And so I stopped streaming for a while actually because of it. And then I actually started watching Shoto. And I absolutely love him to death. And so then I started looking into VTubing, and yeah, now we're here. And I just love it so much. The community is nice. I love them all. The people are nice. They don't, like Squoze said, they don't really care what you play. They just are there for you.
Right.
So it's quite nice.
Yeah, I'd imagine you'd have to be stepping up your entertainment value a bit to be able to be a VTuber.
No, yeah, I agree with that. And that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, I feel like when you're a VTuber, like your personality like really shines.
Mhm.
Like, and that's the true streamer to me, is like being able to really show your personality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. The a lot of people go to like really big streamers nowadays, and it's more to see like their reactions towards like some kind of news that was put out, or for them to play a video game very well. And I feel like with VTubers, your personality keeps them there
Hmm.
because you don't really have to care about anything else other than playing the video game and being happy that you are playing the video game.
Mhm.
No one's going to watch you as a VTuber because you're playing a video game that is really, really bad and you're just shitting on it the entire time. And a lot of people may play a video game that they don't like to play because that's the reaction that people want to see, and they know that that's their audience. And I feel like VTubers get to be a little more genuine and bring out that personality
Oh yeah.
and make fun of like, or light of like any kind of situation. If it's a bad game that they're playing that they maybe don't enjoy, but it's really funny, their personality gets to add a lot more to it. And they're just happy that they're sitting there playing video games and people are like enjoying the video game
Yeah.
rather than being a little more toxic or like shitting on it for the clout of, you know, being very opinionated.
Right. No, well said.
Yeah.
Were you say? Oh, go ahead.
So I agree with that, but what I've noticed, I even talked to Squoze about this before, and I mentioned it earlier to you, Jack,
Mhm.
that I brought up to Squoze. I asked him like if he ever felt like VTubing, like we were just like on a different level than most, because we don't like try to fake who we are. We're not like, I'm not woo. I'm just me, man. I like, I'm not gonna change like who I am
Right. You
to
didn't
like
create a
make
whole new
other
persona.
people happy. Yeah. So I feel like that's a big part of it. A lot of VTubers. Okay. All right. I'm gonna fight you later. But I don't know, man. I just don't like faking. You know?
Right.
Like, I'm always gonna be straightforward and honest with the people that watch me and the people I game with. So I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I just don't like pretending to be something I'm not.
That makes sense. Now, you guys said a lot of positives about it. Or do you guys have or see any negative aspects of VTubing?
Bro.
that's a good question.
Bro.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. A lot of
Dude, like, don't
sussy.
get me started.
Dude. I hate
Sneaky, take the wheel.
I fucking hate when people are like, oh, when are we gonna see your face? Oh, when are we gonna do this?
Face
When are we gonna do
reveal.
that?
You're like,
And then
chill.
I'm just like, bro, no, I don't want to. And there's also like the weirdos, right? We get the
Yeah.
weirdos. Squoze knows about the weirdos as well.
Yeah.
We get our fair share of interesting people. I mean, we always try to make light of it. We're not
Yeah.
gonna like absolutely be like, no, fuck you, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
blah.
I think you
But
do
we
that all the
definitely
time.
okay, only to you, fucker.
No, it's
As
not
you
only.
should.
There's no only. No.
I mean, all the people I care about. Okay, leave me alone. But I'm not gonna tear into somebody for like coming to my stream being like, oh, like ooh woo for us, ara for us, like
Oh,
blah, 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 blah.
God.
All right.
Yeah, just go.
That's my thing.
Yep.
I'm just there you go. But yeah. I'll let Squoze talk about the ones he's been through.
Squoze is like, oh no.
Yeah, let's hear
I
it.
went
Let's
down
hear it.
that train. I went down the if I could be cute, maybe I can be cool. And it's exhausting. It's extremely exhausting because you end up with a lot of very like fangirly kind of people. And there's nothing wrong with that, but to some people that can make someone uncomfortable. And it's not the audience that I was like kind of wanting to have, because now the stream wasn't really catered to like people coming to see me play video games. It was more towards like, how cute can you be? And then someone says, oh my gosh, Squoze, you're so fucking cute. I just can't. You're just so cute. Oh my God. And I'm like,
My
all
bad.
right, listen, but I just like fucking demolished Dracula. Like that was sick shit, right? They're like, oh my God, look at him. Can you ooh woo for? And it's like, no, I fucking cannot. And I mean, that's like one aspect of it. And like I said, for some people, that's fucking cool, and that's great.
But not for us.
Right.
Yeah, not for us. And like Sneaky said, I get to be myself, and I started getting a little more confidence in like tailoring the stream that I wanted to have, and not feeling so bad about it. But you do like the way I've put it to a couple people is, we all of us, even if you're not a VTuber, are putting ourselves on the internet for the rest of the world that is on the internet to see, which is a very big pocket of weirdos.
We're all weird here.
And then you put that pocket into another pocket of people that really like anime, and that can spike up some weirdos. And then you take that pocket and put that into another one
a lot
of
of
people
pockets.
that like, yeah, you're like slowly dwindling.
It's the cargo pants, you know?
Yeah, a lot of cargo pants, but you're kind of cutting out like
deception.
maybe some people who know how to have like conversations and speak, and maybe, you know, just be there. You're cutting all of them out because you're going in a VTuber route. Because a lot of those people want to fangirl. They want to like be that kind of like, I guess, wanting of cutesy things, or
Right.
you know, funny, hee hee ha ha ooh woo, big boobies and stuff
I mean,
like that.
shit. I like the
Nice.
boobas.
And I
The
like the
yiddies.
boobas too. And I'm not
Nut.
saying that, you know, people that have big boobas are better or anything like that, but there is a certain market of that as a VTuber you put yourself into, and you can't like funnel the gates
Yeah, no.
to any of it. So you're going to end up with some very odd comments and some people that, you know,
Sexualize you.
Right.
yeah.
Now you
And then
guys.
the ones that are like, "Ooh, I found your Instagram and I'm going to tell everyone who you are." And you're just like, "Why? Like, you don't even have to do that."
Right.
There's a reason. And then you get kind of like, "Okay, dude." And ban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of segues into another question I had. So you kind of touched up on a little bit on how you handle some certain situations. For anybody who does get into VTubing and they run in across situations like that, what's the best way to handle that? Especially the extreme ones, which I've seen those before.
You have to be strong mentally. I'm not gonna lie. Some of it will get to you, but one good thing about VTubing, they can't see your exact expression, right? They can't tell that you're
Yeah.
reading the chat most of the time. Like, so you can easily just ignore it, move on, delete the comment, whatever. But it's also not a part-time job. You have to take it actually seriously in that aspect. Otherwise, people are just gonna keep doing it to you. And you kind of want to be like, hey, that's not okay. We don't do that here. That's why rules are very important. You need to set your boundaries with your chat and all that. So
Yeah, boundary sounds important.
I think rules for VTubers, like when you write your rules in your panels and stuff like that, I feel like VTubers always take theirs a little more extreme, because there's always a weird drama that goes on. Like, this VTuber reacted to this and they said that they didn't like your. And then they have that thing like, don't bring up other VTubers or streamers in my chat unless I bring them up first, because they're trying to streamline the content so that, you know, things are on topic, because you end up with a lot of chatters that, you know, want your take on what some other VTuber did or said or something like that. I mean, for me, if you fuck up, I'm gonna be pretty straightforward.
Yep.
I wasn't at first, and it was a mistake because that, you know, audience started become like tailored to what they wanted, and it was no longer my stream. It's like, you know, you're in my fucking house. Like, you're in my house. Don't tell me how to run my stream or, you know, take over my area kind of thing. So once I did put my foot down, I actually, I remember there was a message in chat. I was like, oh no, Squoze is getting angry. And I was like, okay.
I hate that.
All right.
Oh no.
And then I got some DMs, and I got the whole like, you know, they really like you and they really want
I'm rolling
Like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, it was like, I honestly, they're probably gonna go find somebody else to watch because they realize that I'm not into the content that they want me to be doing. And it, you know, it's kind of like weeding out, and I don't mean it in a bad way, because, you know, maybe I just wasn't for them, and
but you
they
want your
weren't for me. But
it happens.
yeah, you can't feel bad about those kinds of things.
Yeah.
And at first, like, I did feel bad because I thought that VTubers were all cute and fun and, you know, happy-go-lucky or whatever.
So
And I realized real quick that ain't how it is.
No,
And
you're
that's
not.
not, more importantly, that's not how I am.
Yeah.
Like, some are, and I just am not. So
Right. Well, I think there's a certain stigma that surrounds VTubers at sometimes.
We are who we are.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, like, don't follow the rules. I'll be pretty straightforward, and you're gonna think that I'm a dickhead. And then if you continue to be a dickhead to try and push my buttons, easy
I'm gonna hit
ban.
that other button called ban.
Easy,
Get the ban
easy
hammer. Grr.
And to some, you know, people, they would be like, that's not how VTubers act. And like, that's not how your VTubers act. So there can be definitely a market for everybody out there. I'm just not in yours.
Right.
Kind of thing.
True.
Hell yeah. Well, cool.
And that's why Squoze and I are friends.
Yee.
I thought it was because I like to go poop.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
Sneaky's like,
God damn it.
What value has VTubing created for you guys? Like, entertainment wise, community, economically, what kind of learning opportunities have you had?
Comfort. 100% comfortability for me. I just feel more confident in everything I do, and I feel like I can widely focus on the content I put out for everybody. Now that I don't have to worry about like, oh, is my hair okay? Blah, 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 blah. But
Mood.
it's a hard life out there. But I absolutely love it. I love the community. Like I said before, everyone has been so nice. I don't think I've ever really had anyone come in and just been immediately like rude or mean. And I appreciate that more than anything.
Well, not until you play that one game with the music.
Oh my god.
That was the only one.
Oh,
Hey.
what?
Free our boy.
Oh my god. Holy, I'm never playing that game ever again in my life, bro.
I would delete
Wait,
that.
what game was it?
I forgot.
Wow.
The geometry game?
Dash?
Yeah.
Oh, ooh.
That one, don't ever play it on stream.
Anything with math. Ooh.
Don't. No, it's like a little block and you're just jumping around.
Ew.
Don't ever play it.
Oh, but I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man,
just
it brought
don't
in the most
ever-
toxic crowd ever.
Ever play
Holy
that game.
crap.
Oh, wow, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
what the hell is going on, man?
Oh, God.
Yep.
There's a lot of bands that happened that day. It was great. Great time.
That's crazy. Over a fucking block game?
Yeah. dude. I was like, what
Yeah.
is?
What?
I don't
Because
What
he
kind
beat
of
the
country
game
is this?
bro.
3 times.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the free our boy.
Free
guy.
our boy.
It was.
I
it
mean,
was so
he's not
fun.
wrong though.
Yeah, maybe
definitely
you
okay,
should have
buddy.
freed him, dude.
No, no.
Free
Yeah,
our
he's
boy.
got
We
an
got-
unbanned request still
Yeah,
waiting
he
there.
has an
Oh
unbanned
my
request.
god. I
And
want to
he's like,
see
I'm so
it.
He
sorry.
apologized.
And I'm
You're like, too
"Hmm,
bad.
Yeah.
a little late for that one, but
Tough shit.
That's why you're still on not banned, unbanned.
pretty much.
Well, yeah,
But-
comfort, that's good.
Yeah, definitely comfortability. I don't know. I just feel safe. You know?
Mhm.
I don't know if that makes sense to you guys.
Yeah.
But that's
No,
like
I
a big thing
understand.
for me.
I tested it out today and I was like, wow, I feel very comfortable.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah, you
nice.
Yeah.
Fuck off and like nobody
Literally.
knows.
Yeah. I was like, I'm flicking you guys off and you have no idea. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck you guys.
I feel protected from Chibi and Sneaky.
Okay, you'll
Hmm.
never be protected from
okay,
me.
buddy. Yeah, literally. I know where you live.
I know where you sleep.
Ah, shit, that's true.
I'll just ask Sneaky. She'll tell me.
God
I'll
damn it.
drive you up there. Don't you
Thank you, Queen.
I thought this was a safe place.
worry. Never.
Psych.
It can be easily not a safe place
Oh, I
Mhm.
believe
because
that.
people do want to like test their boundaries and shit. But yeah, comfort is huge, and I can get home from work and I just sit in my chair and I don't have to change out of my clothes or anything, or if I roll out of bed and maybe make a cup of coffee, I don't need to care if my eye bags are blacked out. I could just sit down and get on, play some games, and chill and do whatever.
Mhm.
And no one will know what I look like. I mean, unless I, do an immersion break or whatever.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Immersion.
Why would
Dude,
you
Which is,
do
It's
which
that?
is
so
another
funny.
thing. That's another VTuber thing where
What's
there's-
that?
Yeah, explain.
It's like
Have you seen the movie Inception?
Yes.
Watch
It's
it
not that.
backwards. That's the same thing.
no.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Immersion
yeah,
breaks.
sure.
I don't trust anything he says.
Yeah, don't.
Immersion breaks
Me
are
neither.
pretty much like somebody is a VTuber and they decide I'm gonna show a little bit of myself or give a little bit of information of like my
Oh.
real
Mhm.
Oh, is
self.
this like the
Okay.
top down? Like when you do like a Gundam build?
So,
Does that
no,
count?
no,
So,
Oh.
sort of, I guess, because you are seeing
Maybe.
my hands.
Yeah.
yeah.
Some people will put like gloves on or like wear really long sleeve
Mhm.
sweaters or something
Ah.
like that. But like there's like trends, especially one going on right now, which is VTuber versus IRL. And you post a picture of your VTuber model and then you post a picture of yourself if you feel comfortable to do so. And then, it's just a trend. It's a
Yeah.
Twitter trend and that's it.
Hmm.
But
I'm really not a fan of that.
and I'm not a trend person either. I'll usually take them very not seriously and post myself in like an alien costume.
I loved that from you, actually. I saw it and I was like, yes.
Yes.
So like, you run into those kinds of trends and stuff, but you don't have to do anything. You
Mhm.
just don't. Like, you don't have to be part of that kind of thing because you do get to just make your own content.
Mhm.
You're not in that pool with everybody else trying to do X thing or whatever. As a VTuber, you get to be your own persona, you get to be your own stream and everything like that. And it does pull you away from the person you are in real life, which I think is kind of healthy for me.
Mhm.
That sounds sad, but it's also kind of that thing where
Very.
like if I don't see myself on the camera, because usually I play a game, I have OBS up on another screen, and I am literally constantly looking at it. And I stopped looking at it as a VTuber because I knew that like my stupid facial expressions that I'm making in real life aren't translating, and I'm not self-conscious about that kind of thing. I don't have to be anymore. And that just feels really good. And then I
Mhm.
turn off stream and I don't go back in my VOD to be like, oh, God, I
I
look
can't
fucking
believe
disgusting.
that happened.
Oh my
Well, you
God,
probably
look at my
should.
forehead. It's fucking huge.
My mouth was open for that long.
Oh my God, why? I don't do any of that thing. I turn off stream and then I just fuck off. And I think for me, very healthy.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. What motivates y'all to continue your journey in streaming?
Spreading my ability to poop to everybody.
Oh Lord, here we go.
All right.
Squoze, you remind me of Raph with your love to poop.
I mean, it's
that's
just-
all he talks about.
It's not even a love. Like, honestly, it's just a natural thing that I appreciate when it happens. And I hope that everyone
Natural?
gets to have good poops.
Mhm.
You know?
Oh, man.
It's okay, Sneaky. I'm behind you.
I hear it constantly, man. Ah. God damn it.
Too late.
Just saying, bro. Like, maybe you need to have one.
I'm good. I'm good, Squoze. You know what? I'm okay. Thank you, though. You can have.
You can take
One
our
I
for
can
poops.
have
me.
your poop.
Yeah, you can take
Oh,
our poops.
no.
yeah, dude.
No.
Take all of our
Yeah.
poops.
Yeah.
Jack's like, no, I need my poops.
But I don't. What? It's hard to answer that question, right? Like, what motivates you to continue on?
Yeah.
For me, it's just the community that I've already made. Every time I hop on and I see people like in the chat and stuff, just like saying hi, or if they're just stopping by, if they're lurking, it just brings me joy, you know? Like, I'm reaching out to these people and I'm like, yeah, I like you guys. You guys are pretty cool. My little gremlins in the making, you know? So, but yeah, they definitely support me a lot, and I love each and every one of them. And I will give them
Oh,
all
yeah.
forehead kisses.
Forehead
But
kisses.
you won't give
Mwah,
them
mwah, mwah,
poop, and that's a shame.
No, fuck your stupid
Oh.
shit.
Literally.
Got him.
Got him. Man.
Rude.
Sick
You hear
bird, bro.
Got
that?
him.
You hear that, Sneakies peoples?
Oh my
She's not gonna
God.
give you one single poop, and that is a crime.
I think that's
Yep, it's a
great.
Oh, man.
No
Oh,
poops.
no.
Oh, no.
poops.
What a shame. What a shame.
The fact, the fact that I can actually though, like, just talk about poop and stuff. I probably, if I wasn't a VTuber, I probably would be so self-conscious to just not. And I guess like that is honestly a motivating factor that I get to then like share whatever I want about anything that I'm thinking about. And the fact that we're in a creative space where we're art people, I can just say whatever I want, and then somebody goes, huh? And I say, yeah, you fucking heard me. I'm talking about taking a dump. That's just what we do.
Inside
I'm
of
just so
another
used
dump.
to it now.
And the fact is, people come back for it. People then
No.
shut up. People bring it up.
How
You
was
know?
your poop today, Squoze?
Yeah. They'll ask
fucking
how
hate it.
I'm doing.
Oh, Lord.
And, obviously I'm very grateful that people even like stop in and say hello and what's going on and how's everything going. And I tell them, I got off of work and I took a really good poop. And they say, I'm very happy for you. And I appreciate that. And they show back up. I don't think that I would even have the confidence to be able to like do that. I would be like, I gotta be an edgelord where I'm cool and I talk about cool things with really fun stories, and I don't. And that's nice.
Yeah, I'm
You know?
surprised I've kept the people because of how much I rage. I don't know.
You're
I'm
all same. It's
toxic,
okay.
Bro,
I think
I'm
people
like, "You
prefer
motherfuckers!"
watching others rage, though.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes for great clips
Oh my
that
God.
they hold over your head
True.
for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, I don't know. I don't get how Sneaky does it because, like, I don't rage over competitive games almost
Oof. Must be
ever.
nice.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
who does
almost,
that?
like,
That's crazy.
I just
Yeah,
don't
right.
rage.
Right.
and people end up like wondering like, when is he gonna burst? When is it just gonna fucking blow? And it never does. And then you just hear like, if Sneaky and I are playing Overwatch, you just hear me shut up, and Sneaky is just like, what the fuck? Can someone get the fucking tracer? Jesus Christ! You're
God,
like,
Sneaky, we're the same person, bro. I
I
swear.
know we really are. Oh, God.
that's literally what it's like. And for me, I appreciate that because then I don't have to.
You're like, you have the toxicity for both
what?
of us.
That's a good way to look at it.
do, bro.
Yeah.
God
Ain't
damn
no, ain't no shame. Ain't no shame.
son of a bitch.
We take those.
So for anyone that's looking to truly get into VTubing, what does starting up look like? What's some
Money.
useful information that you can share with
Money.
those people?
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Also, like I said before, it's not a part-time job, right?
Mm-mm.
Like for me, like when VTubers, like new VTubers, I guess, they're just doing it for the clout. I've noticed, right? They're just hopping on the VTuber train, trying to just like get new like viewers, whatnot. And I feel like that kind of offends like actual VTubers who are doing it for specific reasons, right? So I don't know. I just it's expensive. If you want to get into it, you at least have to have like money. For sure.
Yeah.
It's so fucking expensive, man.
But you have to
what are
do-
some? Oh, go ahead.
Because I was gonna say you have to do like the actual model and then you have to rig it, right? So like
Yeah.
those are two separate things that I know can cost so much
Oh yeah.
depending on like, you know, what you want and then who you go like find
Yeah.
as well.
$2
Yeah,
grand
there-
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say like, so when I started, I was already building up like, you know, my command station with my PC and streaming stuff and everything like that. And I went the like medium, I guess, money route where I didn't throw down like 3K plus, or you know how there are some people that are spending like 10K on a
That's
fucking
crazy.
model, which
Oh
is,
my
yeah, it
God.
is insane. Don't ever feel, for anybody that is wanting to, don't ever feel like you have to have the top of the line model with all of the expressions and all of the toggles. There are definitely ways, and people who do like base models that you just buy and everyone uses that kind of like base.
V-Roid
there's, like,
Studio.
Yeah, V-Roid Studio. There's a couple others that like they make a base model and then you say, okay, can you have the hair like pink or something? And then they're able to do that, and it's maybe like $20 more or something. But after that, if you really do enjoy it and you feel like you're moving in the direction that you want, then you probably start looking at like thousands of dollars
Yeah.
that you're gonna end up with.
Quite rough out here.
Yeah, like I have a new model coming. It's a pretty penny.
Yeah.
It's a pretty penny. And then there's art that
Oh my God, yeah.
VTubers are in that thing where they want, you know, a bunch of art of how their character might be in like a certain video game, or maybe, you know, upside down, pants off with ice cream on their nose or something like that. Like that's
Which also
all
helps
money.
with the immersion of your VTuber,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah,
Like it
and
connects you with your community more, I think.
and then people want to do art of you once you start getting art, because people are seeing your character in different light. And then you start looking at commissions for your panels, and the like, as a regular streamer, you could probably get away with finding something on like Stream Labs or Stream Elements or something
Right.
that, you know, does the job. Very nicely done, easy. Your foot's in the door. Being a VTuber, there's a lot more art process, and you could definitely start with absolutely nothing and just your model or a PNG, A lot of people start with a PNG and it's just like a reactive little picture that jumps up and down.
Oh
and they-
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great, especially if you can get like a nice art piece or something like that. Because a lot of people do show up for the art, even though they say the art's not everything. It's something. There's an allure to it.
It's like the visual bring in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is a big initial traction that a lot of people like. If somebody does, I'm a VTuber debut, you get a huge boost of numbers and stuff like that because people want to see the art.
Yeah. Art's a
Afterwards,
huge thing.
yeah,
Mhm.
afterwards, if your personality is to their liking, then you see people return and stuff like that. But that initial like art drop is what people are going to want to see, and that can be very daunting money wise because everyone wants to get like some sick ass shit, and it's not exactly always worth it. You play a very big gamble with that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
we're on the internet. We're all playing that gamble of trying to, be the next lyric or whatever the fuck we want to be. Ninja, Shroud, whatever it is. But
And I
I don't
know
know.
people want to be unique as well, right?
Mm.
So they're always going to be like, oh, like I want this big flashy thing, like VTuber, and I want all this art. You don't really need all that, especially if you're just starting out. Like, yeah, I started out with just a Vroid model as well. And then I kind of took that, went to an artist, and said, I want something similar to this, but I want the hair to be like a snake skin pattern. Because I want to like be at least a little different than everything else. But I'm not going too crazy. Like my model is pretty.
It's cute.
I think you. It's pretty like standard though, in my opinion. Right? It's not
Yeah.
too flashy or anything. So anybody can really do it. All you got to do is put some time and effort into it, and I'm sure you'll do great.
Now,
Yeah.
how do you all go about finding the right artist?
Oh, that's a good
all on you.
question.
That is
That's a
all
lot-
on you.
Yeah, that's a lot of time and scouring Twitter when your
Mhm.
rate limit is not exceeded.
Mm.
Oh my god, the
Yeah,
rate.
there's
I know it's
so
crazy
there's a
now.
lot of artists that do like they have their what they call card, which is their little like link, and it has
Mhm.
all of their like information on their commission prices and stuff like that, and you can just kind of, as soon as you put in VTuber or live 2D commissions,
Mhm.
you are going to find so many things. It's not even funny. You
Yeah,
can go
you will
on
be overwhelmed
Fiverr.
instantly.
Yeah, Fiverr is great for that kind of thing as well, especially if you're just starting out, because there's a lot of people on Fiverr that are just starting their art
Mm-hmm.
journey, their career in like creating VTuber models. So they may like be doing like, very cheap prices for that kind of thing. Just know what you're getting into. And like when you do contact an artist, you have to be very straightforward
And specific.
and very specific.
Yeah.
Like you need to have a vision in your mind.
Yep.
You can't just be like, oh, you'll have free reign. Otherwise, you might not like it.
Yeah.
So
I can
you
imagine.
need to know exactly what you want. Trust. I
And-
spent so much money on one before, and it was awful because I had no fucking clue what I was doing. So
Yep.
don't do that.
And then you end up with, being nice and just say, that's
It's fine.
that's
It's
good.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's also a great learning experience so that when you are ready for your next one, you are kind of prepared and you know what people are going to be asking for and what you didn't like and how to present that to somebody after.
Right.
So even if you start with very minimal things, it does help with what you're trying to do in the future and with your brand, because once you are a VTuber, that is your whole branding.
Right.
Your
Yeah.
entire stream is around your
What you look like.
VTuber, your persona. Like Jack, you have, your brand and you have a logo and everything like that.
Mhm.
And VTubers can have that, but it's usually just based around their persona.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
What's
There's-
funny is Squoze and I have the same artist.
Yep.
she's a great artist.
Yeah.
I
no,
love her
this
work.
is somebody else.
Oh, different work. Oh,
Our
okay.
models are from somebody else.
Yep, same person.
Same person.
Nice.
And it was so funny.
I was like, oh wow, you got the same thing that I did.
Wow.
And then
Oh, I see.
they call that VTuber siblings. And I don't like to think of it like that
Hey,
because
hey,
it's
I have a new
kinda
step bro. Hey, yo.
no. But that is also a really good way to just like talk with that community when you figure out other VTubers that got the same, model artists.
Yeah.
Then you start talking to other VTubers and you start networking that kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might just see that model artist's work and maybe I'll stop into their streams. Like all the other VTubers that they've done, I'll stop into their streams and, maybe I'll be interested in that kind of thing. And then all
Right.
of a sudden we talk and we're like, hey, we have the same exact, they call it model mama or model papa or whatever. And that's a really good way into the community because now you are expressing that you have something in common with somebody else that's trying to do the same exact thing that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice because now that you know that your journey of being a VTuber is not alone, you can kind of start figuring stuff within the community that you actually want.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. Now, you were saying you're getting a new model created. Now, would you consider that a rebranding, or would that be like you're getting a haircut with new clothes and?
So for me, it's different for everybody. Some people do like full on rebrands. I'm kind of doing what is called a 2.0, where it's still Squoze. It's still the like nothing is changing in regards to personality or what I do on stream or anything like that. But it's more of a telling of story
Mhm.
as like things have changed during my time streaming. And now I'm going more towards what I want
Nice.
rather than what I just took because it was there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of make or write lore on your entire character of whatever it is. So I'm now tying a new piece of lore that is going to kind of explain a transformation into what this new model is going to be.
Wow.
I'm just letting you know, new model looks hot.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking
Hey, let's
sexy.
go.
Hey.
No,
Yeah, we can't wait to see this.
Didn't ask for like a fucking tripod.
When's what's the ETA for this?
Oh, god damn it.
I just got the sketch back like June 20 something.
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago.
So they're gonna be sending me the color base soon,
Okay.
and then they do another round of like shading and stuff like that, and then they have to put that into the actual like modeling, so that like certain things blink or hair waves when I like shake my head and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little bit of time on top of like, since it's a
Okay.
new model with new features and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I have to get new emotes, teaser stuff, promo things, new banners, panels, stuff like that. So
Hashtag more money.
yep,
So it's almost like starting
all of the
over, but
money.
yeah.
But
It
not.
kind of
It is practically, yeah.
it is, but it's in the direction that I want, rather, like I said, the direction that I kind of just took,
Right.
which isn't anything bad. Like I said, learning experience, and I think that's good and healthy.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I wouldn't want it any other way. Because now I don't have to be this cute little boy looking
so
thing.
cute.
Me either.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I don't know. Like, some people do come into stream and they're like, "Wow, you're so cute, and you're just a little boy." And I'm like, I'm not a little boy. I'm not. Trust.
Or you can make him cringe. Just be like, not as cute as you if he's doing something in the game, you know?
Yeah, and then
My favorite thing to do.
You scared the absolute living shit out of me, dude. Oh my god.
Fucking hate you so much.
Sorry.
Only if you could have saw my real face. I was like, oh.
as soon as someone like tries to be like cute with me, I get bashful, and then when it goes a little too far, I'm just like, okay, I'm a dude, grown. All right.
I'm
Good
I have
morning,
to at
Snapchat.
least throw one thing in per stream for him.
Yeah,
a must.
it's kind of, you know, and then I'm just like, fucking
It's a tradition now.
gross.
He's
Gosh.
like, you're fucking gross, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
But that's how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
And you just kind of have to roll with that.
Nice. Well, if there's is there anything you guys would change or do different if you were to go back and tell yourself at the beginning?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I would probably change a couple things of my model. I mean, it's not bad right now, right? But I also look like I'm fucking 12. So I'd probably make it a
Same.
little more like adultish, right? Also do more research for sure, because of the past model that I had wasn't the best. And also just make sure your community just like is like I don't know how to explain this, right? Just make sure they don't push your buttons, don't pass like the boundaries that you have set for yourself, and eventually everything will come together the way you want it to. You just have to keep pushing. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, don't let them push your buttons. You push theirs.
Yeah. Like I push Squozes all the
Round.
time.
Yeah. Button pushers.
Yeah. I
Woo!
agree. There's a lot of research to do so that you can be really excited for when you get art back and you see the model and stuff like that, and you're just like, oh my god, it's so fucking sick. And then like some time goes by and you're like, that's not really me though. Like
Right.
even though it obviously is not me because you know it's a persona, we do still try and like kind of get our personality to shine through the persona in the ways that we like to and what we find interesting. And sometimes that doesn't always like come out when you're really excited for something, and then you get like a little bit of buyer's remorse and you're like, okay, it's really not like what I wanted.
Yeah.
Because then the reaction to it from your community might be something that they weren't, you know, or that you weren't expecting. And then now you're kind of in this hole where you have to be a dick and be like, listen, I'm not a fucking
Relax.
cute boy. I'm a dude and I like playing video games. And if you're really not here for the video games and you're just here to like be a weird fangirl who is like asking to, you know, be in a Discord so that you can trauma dump and stuff like that, then
Oh my god.
that's not the kind of stream that
Love
this is.
trauma dumping.
Oh my
We
god.
love that is a really big thing.
It's so
It's so great.
And like, that's almost like why I don't have a Discord channel. Like I completely envy everybody that has a Discord channel because they are able to like have their community continue and be there and stuff like that. I just know that for me, I wouldn't be very active in it, which means that a lot of the people that do come to my stream, if they're good or bad, would have this like free reign forum area to just like fucking say whatever they want.
Right.
And I don't want to condone that.
That's understandable.
But it also does like kind of limit some community building that I wish I could do, but I'm also scared to do because I see like a Discord like Sneakies and people, you know, say hello and hi, and then they go on with their days or they
We
put
just
a
send
meme.
memes, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Great
Put memes in
memes.
and you guys
We're
just
just
go
all
on
the
with your
gifts in the
day and stuff
world.
like that. I don't think that I could do that because I want to be able to give something to people in a Discord channel. And really, what I would be giving is just a blank text box for people to say whatever they want. And I would not moderate it because, like I said, when I turn off the stream, I fuck off. And that is healthy for me. some people want to continue to like be in their community. To me, and that is perfectly fine. To me, it's like I never turn the stream off, and I'm just continuously like, I turn stream off. Hey guys, how's it going? How's everything been? Yeah, that was a really good stream. You want to play some games? And then now I'm just Squoze still, and I got
There's
shit
no
to
break for
do.
that.
I
Yeah.
got fucking laundry to do, dude. Like
I felt.
I still
Yes.
have to poop. Like
Oh my
well,
god.
forgot about
I
that.
haven't yet. So there's a lot there that people are. It's really daunting. I think if I could have made a Discord first and started that kind of community, that probably would have been the one thing that I would have changed.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Interesting.
Now I
Sorry,
feel
there's a
like I'm really
code.
late to the party, and like it's just this.
Nah.
I just go into other people's Discords and look at everything that everyone else says, and it's like that like weird lunch cafeteria table, and everyone's talking, and then
Squoze?
you just like sit down with your lunch plate, and like
You're like, what's going on?
yeah,
Okay.
everyone's like, "Oh my god, did you go to the baseball game the other day?" And I just sit down and I'm like, "Hey guys, I just got here. What's going on?"
If it
Listen,
makes you feel
and-
better, I completely obliterated my last one. Shit got nuked,
Oh,
bro. It was before being a VTuber and everything. I just completely
Mhm.
obliterated it. I was like, delete, goodbye.
Yeah.
We're starting fresh. And so it took me a while to make a new one
Mhm.
because I had very specific ideas in mind of what I wanted to implement into it. But now, and it wasn't that long ago actually where I actually started sending it out. I think it was 3 months ago now, maybe
Oh.
4. So it's still a new server, so
Yeah.
it's never too late, I don't think, in my opinion.
No.
It's never too
It's
late.
a little too late
It's never
sometimes.
too late.
And when
I'll be
all else
quiet.
fails, if you want to just be active, you just throw out a GIF.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Literally, just a good morning gift.
Hello.
Send the
Good
same
morning.
GIF to every single Discord server, and then you're set.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, I don't know. Discord's daunting, man.
It can be.
It
I
is.
mean,
It
the
is a
setup part
scary
is.
place. Yeah, setting up and the
'Cause-
bots and the mods and the
Yeah.
things, and I
Mhm.
don't ever want to ask anything of anybody to be like, "Hey."
Yeah, the roles
can
and
you
permissions are
moderate?"
probably the most non-intuitive
Oh
piece.
yeah, I still fuck up that all the time. I'm like, wait, I can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Learn something every
nope.
day. Like what?
Yeah, and there's layers to the permissions
and-
too, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, channels and what people can do, and then all of a sudden now
Mhm.
everyone's talking, and you're like, is everyone in the right channel? No, that's a meme. Put it in the meme
Hey, I'm
channel.
cracking my fingers. I got this. You need
I will
some
s-
help?
yeah.
I'm a
Yeah,
bro
I mean,
now,
we'll
dog.
help shit.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll help you too. I will say though, thankfully people are usually pretty good about posting things where they should be.
Mhm.
Like you'll get that one person that's like, I swear has no brain cells, but for the most part, it actually flows pretty decent.
Yeah, it's really not that bad
But I definitely understand where
Until
you're
it
coming
is.
from. God
until it
damn it,
is.
Brad.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Until
don't
it
like
is,
to
and
do
then
it.
you have to be that dickhead, and like everyone's like, "Oh shit, he's fucking smacking down the
Get
head."
it.
Yeah,
You're
but
like,
then again, that's when the boundaries and the rules.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
Yeah. Yep.
As long as you like, yeah, if you state that to begin with, like, hey guys, like I'm not trying to be rude, but remember, like, look at the rules and regulations here.
Yeah, and if
So
they
it's like,
don't want to follow,
yeah.
you just
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
'em.
bye bye.
Ban.
Delete.
Damn,
I
just
would
like banning.
I would like it if like a Discord channel was more of the community having a place to go to continue with the community, and I can fuck off and do my laundry for a little bit, and people don't feel like I like abandoned them. And sometimes I do feel like if I'm not tending to a Discord channel, it's like, or like I'm in a voice call and, hey guys, we're doing movie night and we're gonna do this, and sometimes I do want to switch off, and that's mostly after stream.
Yeah.
And I have a full-time job still,
Yeah.
so I have like other things to do, and I can't exactly
Mhm.
like tend to a community the way that a lot of maybe other people can, which maybe soon that is something in the future. But I mean, at the moment, it is really hard because everyone does want to continue to like be around you, and if you can't be around, then your Discord channels can go into disarray really fast.
Oh yeah.
And then you need moderators, and I don't want to pay a moderator
no, you don't
because
need
I'm
to pay
like,
people to
No,
do
you
that.
just
What do you
Hey,
think?
Jack
I was
over
gonna
here.
say, yeah,
You
I don't
think
pay
you
my
paid
mods.
this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Oof.
I don't
Poor
pay
kid,
any of
poor
these
Jack, poor
fools.
Jack.
yeah, but it's like,
It's just
you
people you
know,
trust.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, exactly. I'll mod
I'm-
for you. I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
do that. I could not do that.
Yes, you
Nah,
can.
nah, nah,
I
nah,
believe
nah,
in
you
you.
don't
literally
pay- you don't
stream
pay your
after I
mods.
stream.
No one pays their mods except if you
Modding
pay.
is a volunteer role for most.
Yeah.
Very true. They do it out of the goodness of their heart.
Mm-hmm.
We got you, Squozy.
Yeah.
but,
Literally, I don't know
like,
you, and
I
I got
don't want, you know, if somebody's being a fucking shitter and I'm like not there, I don't want you to have to feel like you're the dick.
Are you kidding me? That is like
Nah,
my
that's
whole
our
thing.
favorite thing.
No,
Literally,
No,
that's-
when you give us the
Oh, I
mod
get to ban
power,
some
you're
money
giving
from
us the
other
power to
channels.
be the
I'll be
dick.
like, hell
I
yeah.
love power, especially when it's on my own. Ha!
We fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe one day in the future and things will be fine and dandy and the community can go and talk about all of their favorite things like their Diablo builds and shit. But right now,
Mhm.
I just go into other people's and then I sit there and I look at everyone people talking about shit and then I'm like, that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat.
And then I never join voice calls and I never put anything in chat.
Yeah, I know. Do you know how fucking
Just start joining and gifting it up.
Yeah, give
You
it.
have stopped
Throw a
hanging out
gift.
with us, and I'm offended.
I've been playing Final Fantasy.
care.
Fuck
I'm
off,
offended.
bro.
This bitch.
I mean, that's actually a valid reason. I totally
know.
agree.
God.
Thank
I
you.
know.
Appreciate
still
it.
miss him
Someone's on my
sometimes.
side.
I just
We-
want to hang out with my friend.
We can't all just rage at Overwatch 24/7.
Yeah, Sneaky, I got you, girl. I'll rage with you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I appreciate
At a certain point, I'm like, okay, I mentally cannot. I
it.
just can't.
I know. I don't give you too much shit for it. I just like
That's
to bug you
why-
every now and then.
That's why we're always just gonna have a Minecraft server and then we're just gonna fucking
We had
steal
one.
each other's shit.
True. I know. It kind of died.
We had one.
It exploded. Okay. It literally exploded.
Exploded our little town.
Well, unexploded and we can all
I
just
am in the process of it. Don't worry. Don't
My
worry.
massive
We can
red
fuck
panda
off in
statue.
there. Yeah, I want to make a really big square. That's it. And
I
Just a
love
then
that
square?
for you.
I'll just
You're like,
yeah,
I'm a simple man.
I'll just steal everybody else's shit, and then when they log in, they'll be like, "Where'd my diamonds go?" And I tell them I have it, and then I'll just stand in front of a bucket of lava. And I say, "Ah,
Oh my
And
god.
stab them.
that's what I want to do.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
I'm not gonna get invited to this Minecraft server
Nope.
now.
I
You
will
gave
be
yourself
on the
away.
opposite end of the world from you. Don't you worry.
Oh, you will. You'll just be blocked into a 5x5
Yeah, your cube.
block that you
Your little
stay in your
jail.
entire life.
A bedrock, maybe, perhaps.
I'll find it.
Oh god.
I'll find it one way or another.
Lord.
Well, Chibi or Brad, you guys got any other questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, go, go.
Yeah, mine's simple. What has been like your favorite moment? Like it doesn't even necessarily being like a VTuber, but like as a streamer, like what has been your favorite moment?
Are you
What do you
shitting my
guys
dick,
have?
bro?
Yeah, are you
that.
shitting my dick?
You both say that.
I know, I love it. Because she
Oh,
understands where
man.
it comes from. Everyone else
Yes.
judges me. And I'm like, have you not seen that fucking TikTok?
I'm like, come on, man.
Come on,
What does
dude.
that mean?
Are you shitting my dick? Come
Yeah.
on.
It's obvious. Pretty
Yeah,
straightforward.
totally
Yeah.
know.
It is
Look,
pretty
listen,
obvious.
I know about poop, but I don't know about
Okay.
that.
God damn it.
Oh boy.
My favorite part, I don't know. I don't have like a specific
fuck
one.
off. You can't. I don't know. That's not allowed.
Nope. Not acceptable.
I have a lot, right?
It was
Mhm.
when she met me.
Okay, I'm
It
gonna
was
throw up in my
me.
mouth. But I've just met so many people. Like how I met
Like me.
Squoze. Yeah. I got you. Here. So
Wow.
I met Squoze through other VTubers actually
Mhm.
when they rated me, and then I checked out their channels, and Alecto and Mimi, um, they're really awesome. I love them to death. And I just hopped into their stream one day after they rated me, and I like followed them both. And then Alecto was doing a co-op stream with Squoze, and then I
You
guess
figured
like
out I was a menace.
he was a menace, and I was like, yes,
And you're like, I like this energy.
yes, it was like perfect gremlin. And then we decided to do a Crash Bandicoot speed run.
Oh, hell yeah.
I remember
That
that.
was fucking
And
terrible.
it was so bad, so fucking bad. Oh my god, dude!
But we have to do the second one.
We really do, but I don't know if they're gonna be available.
They will. At some point, I'll make them.
All right, cool. But I've raged so much, and the fact that Alecto and Squoze didn't both just be like this bitch crazy, like we can't be around her. But yeah, I love meeting new people. It brings me joy.
All
Yeah.
right. I love
I
that.
think that's my
Wholesome.
favorite.
Oh, he's so cute.
I don't know. No, I'm
Okay,
kidding.
shut up.
Bro.
Wow.
So there's actually two. One is really easy. So I did last year Squozelvania, which was my little
Ooh.
take on a Castlevania like marathon. And I played 15 straight Castlevania games,
Oh shit.
which was the worst fucking time of my life.
Mhm.
But there were so many really like funny moments and like just hilarious things that happened that the community, that was the first time I ever felt that the community was really engaged in what I was doing. And this was maybe like just a couple months after starting as a VTuber. And they were so engaged in everything going on and like killing the last boss in this game and starting up the next one and stuff like that. It was really funny. A lot of hilarious deaths and funny clips and stuff. And first time I felt that they were excited for what I was doing.
Oh.
Mhm.
And then
Weird.
Shut
all right. Last year we had a really big hurricane that came by, and I was without internet, and I didn't have power for 10 days and internet for 3 months.
God damn.
That was fucking really awful, and I felt bad because I didn't get to stream. I didn't get to like do anything with the people that come by the stream at all. I didn't get to play games. I had time set away to play like God of War and all of these plans, and they pretty much just got fucking shit on. And I felt like after that, like nobody's gonna come back to stream. It's been so long. I'm just gonna start back up, and it's gonna be like, meh. I'm not gonna feel motivated to do anything. And I got back on stream finally, like an actual good stream with good internet, and people were like actually coming in and wondering where I was and how everything was going. And
that's so cute.
it was really, really like, I straight up cried like a bitch. I will say it.
Aww,
Ain't no
that's
shame, ain't no
lovely.
shame.
People cared, and that
Yeah,
was
it's nice to have that feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, Yogi.
Especially when you don't expect it.
Yeah.
exactly from people that didn't have to. They knew what I was going
God
through.
damn it,
They
Lily.
knew what was like going on. And I was out of touch with the community for a very long time. And as soon as I put the stream back on, like people showed up and were able to like talk with me. And then I did some comeback stuff, and we did a karaoke, the first karaoke stream, and
dude,
everyone
love
was going
karaoke.
crazy over
I still
that.
need to
And
figure out when I'm doing one.
yeah, that's a fun time. But that whole thing of just everything feeling like it was done and I was gonna be done streaming, and then I got back to it and it felt like I never stopped.
Yeah, like never
was-
left.
Yeah, that's a nice feeling. That's a good time.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, thank you all for sharing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank
That was
you,
my
Miss
question.
Chibi. I'm gonna return to my seat now.
Mm.
I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And you
He's
like to
fucking
poop.
obsessed with those things.
Are you really?
He
Dude,
is.
yeah, I do. I actually do. They're really
That's
good.
fair. I ate too much as a kid, so I'm like over them. But every now and then I'll just eat peanut butter.
It's
Bro,
like one a
Peanut
night.
butter.
he'll
Oh
come
God.
back, right? He'd be like, guess what I have? And I'm like, a fucking peanut butter and jelly.
Ain't no way, dog.
Sounds
It's
about right.
pretty much all the time.
Yep.
That is my like midnight snack.
I respect it, but I'm terrified.
I'm tiny. I'm
He's a
Yeah.
small little
allowed to.
bane.
Small bane.
Did you guys have any other questions?
A Baratathan.
You can ask me about
Yeah,
my
I
poop,
do.
like what size it is.
I fucking hate it here.
What
Thanks for
shade.
I've got a
coming.
semi-boner, and I'm wearing
Okay,
sweatpants.
brother. Hell yeah.
I
Okay.
just have one question, and have y'all ever tried being normal, or is it just these
What the fuck?
strange people?
We tried
It's
This
the
being
guy.
best
normal.
thing.
This fucking guy.
All right,
It's the
ignore
it's the
him.
best thing not being normal, because my creativity
wants to be normal?
not be normal
You
is
got- you got a
even
point.
better.
I don't think
I
it
don't
can
like
be
being normal.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck that shit.
toxic.
Hell yeah,
Remember
high
that?
five.
Yeah.
Hell.
But I'm just a weirdo, man. Like, it's just who I am. I've
Yeah.
always been this way. So if you want me to be normal, you're gonna have to like, it's gonna be a cold day in hell, man.
Yeah,
Damn,
normal
Sneaky, only if
is
we went to the same high
subjective.
school.
True. Fucking
So
one high
close.
school away.
Fuck the
Literally.
norm. All right, everybody
It's a
went quiet when
struggle.
I said that. What the fuck?
Wait, what'd you say?
I don't know either.
I said fuck the norm.
Oh.
Oh
Hell
yeah, fuck
yeah,
the
brother.
norm.
Jesus,
yeah.
Join in the parade and everybody just stop the music.
How was I here?
Fuck.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No,
No, I don't
no,
know.
you know what?
It's really fun being able to just shout random shit.
Yeah.
And like everyone doesn't know how to react. And you realize that you say it normally and everyone else does not.
Yep.
That's what you think.
I don't know,
Okay.
man. I've said in stream quite a lot to fuck my ass, and
That is true. I can confirm.
Hey,
I'm
let's
pretty
go.
sure
I
not
said eat my
everybody
ass.
sits there and says
But
it.
also fucking same.
Like, like suck my
If you're gonna
ass through a
fuck me
garden
this
hose.
hard, at least spit in my mouth and slap my ass.
Nice.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it.
Yeah, much respect. All right. Any other questions?
I think this was mine.
Nope,
You were.
alright,
I'm
You
now
answered.
out of.
You asked all the questions. They were good questions.
Thank you. We're gonna open it up to chat. Chat, you guys got some questions? Go ahead and ask
Yeah.
away.
Chat.
Ask
Make
away,
them feel
chat.
really uncomfortable.
All right. Hey, chat. How's it going over there? You come here often?
Oh.
Hey girl, that code that you got going on over there's looking
Oh,
ridiculous.
shit.
All right, we got
Sheesh.
God damn.
we got two questions here.
Okay,
One is for
okay.
Chibi.
Oh.
Are you going to
Hi.
become a VTuber?
No. I think VTubing is awesome. Like, I think it's really hard. Like I was explaining this earlier in chat. I think VTubing is harder than like having a face cam and streaming.
Yeah.
Because like being a VTuber is like strictly about like your personality, and like I feel like my personality is shit.
Oh, shut up.
What the fuck ever? We're gonna cut that out.
Get out of here.
No, don't cut it out.
Whoever's
Leave it
editing,
there.
please cut that out.
God damn
No,
it.
but
Or
also
fucking
I've been
bleep it.
streaming for a while now, so I feel like it'd be too late for me to like convert. Because I will say because I'm somebody with like a lot of anxiety. So like with the face cam,
I
like
feel that.
there'll be a lot of times where you see that like I am visibly uncomfortable in my own skin, but I've just kind of learned how to just move past it. But like like today, like just trying out the VTubing like for this, I was like, wow, like this feels nice. Like I don't like Sneaky was saying, like I don't have to worry about my hair. Like is my forehead big? Like what am I looking like right now? It was nice not to actually worry about that for once. Like
Yeah.
no makeup on, I'm in my pajamas. I was fucking munching and nobody knew. Like it was
Mood.
great. So probably not, but
Yeah.
mad respect to people who are VTubers for sure.
Fuck
To
yeah.
go off of that, I would probably say
Ow.
there's nothing wrong with being like, you know what? I don't want to fucking, put makeup on today. And I'm just gonna sit in the chair and start stream. And then you realize you could just put your VTuber model on,
Yeah.
and then like you actually can still, like, you don't have to do the no face cam thing.
Right.
Yeah,
You can
and that's
still
what I
have
was thinking.
something that
Yeah.
represents you.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
And-
it's nice. Like I really do appreciate it, and it's fun, you know.
Maybe not forever,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
once in a while.
No, for sure. No, for sure. I
Yeah.
can definitely see the struggles that come with it. I was like, fuck, I can't wink. How do I wink?
I can't.
I was like, I can't do it.
There we go.
I turn that shit off.
You can do it. I can't move my hands. What is this?
All right. Second question from Demonic for Sneaky and Squoze. If you have a sensory disorder and an awkward, assuming personality or awkward person that doesn't feel like they fit in, you think VTubing is a way to go for streaming? Also, what is the best way to incorporate your own personality into the stream?
Mm-mm.
Well, your personality is kind of just who you are, right? So I haven't changed anything about myself while being a VTuber.
Except literally your face.
Okay, Willie,
Okay,
I
bud.
swear to God, man, you're gonna catch these fists.
Ooh.
The virtual fist? Okay, yeah, I'm real
yeah,
scared.
yeah, dude.
We know
I'm
where
just
you
gonna-
live, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go
Yeah.
for the ankle. Sneaky will push you.
Perfect. We got this.
I'll videotape.
Sounds like a good time.
No, yeah, yo.
But I don't know. Like my personality is just being angry all the time. I think I'm just an angry being. Like I don't know what it is.
She is.
I'm just competitive. I just go hard into the like FPS games, and that's kind of just who I am.
Even in not FPS games, she's still angry.
Okay.
Sneaky, don't, for the love of God, don't play Only Up. Don't
Dude,
do
Oh my
it.
god, I want to
Okay,
play
I'm not
that
gonna lie.
only to
Don't
see
do it.
how
Don't
I'm not gonna lie.
fucking
quick
do
it
it.
takes for me to
Tried.
quit.
But
I-
my mouse would not stop moving,
Oh,
and I don't understand what was happening.
you
So I
know, it
kinda
was
just gave
probably a
up.
good thing. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah,
I have never
I'm like,
felt.
it's just telling me that
I wanted to have an aneurysm. I really did.
Yeah. I think I would rage it.
It's so bad, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other one for the sensory disorder and being awkward? I think it depends on the situation, right? Because sensory in what way? Like
Every way.
it's hard to go into detail with that one because if it's like a ring light
Yeah, is
or
it sound? Is it
something
you know,
like it's,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. So it just depends.
So, I mean, I can say I don't have a sensory disorder, but I also, and this may not be, best practices for VTubing, but since I do have a iPhone to do my facial recognition, I used to put on a really big light so I could get better facial recognition, and it literally killed my eyeballs and gave me a headache so much.
Yeah, that's what happens with me.
So
and
now I
mine.
just have like an umbrella light behind me, and I still get, the facial recognition that I'm looking for, at least for right now. So you don't necessarily need like blasting light all the time because you don't have to diffuse a
true.
green screen. You don't have to think about all the other ambient light going on and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, true.
For the like personality and things like that, like we are the most awkward space.
Yeah.
We and awkward and most welcoming. I will say, and I said this to Sneaky a while ago, I feel sometimes that I don't fit in because I am like borderline normie. And that, everyone's like, oh, what the fuck? Get him off the fucking pot. I am just a dude. There's not really anything going on. And I feel that sometimes like VTubers have like the ability to make very small things large things because their personality feels like that those things are
Yeah.
very important large things to talk about. and I am just like, yeah, I stubbed my toe on a rock. That is for some other VTubers is literally the entire stream. They could just talk about that because their awkwardness of their personality is able to just hone in on that kind of thing. And I can't because
We can't do that shit.
I'm just a dude who regular days, nothing really happens. And if anything is maybe out of the ordinary, it's not that big of a deal for me to like be able to have this whole monologue about. So awkward personality is actually really fucking good. And a lot of people are very welcoming, especially in the VTuber community, because everyone has some kind of very odd thing. And like Sneaky and I have said, we're very self-conscious about the way we look, and that might be our awkward trait. There's a lot of others out there that have a lot of other things that they talk about that is maybe a little more, I guess, intense.
I'm also
they feel
antisocial as hell.
Yeah, me too. I don't talk to anybody a lot. But when you get on stream, maybe that's something that does shine, and that's something that is playing more in your favor. And you won't know until you start doing it and start feeling comfortable just giving it a go, seeing what that's like. And if you feel comfortable being that kind of person, other people recognize your comfortability and appreciate that kind of thing. You don't have to force being a different kind of person.
Yeah, the people will always come back if they enjoy you for who you are.
Yeah. And people can definitely tell when you're like faking it or drawing something out.
Or if you're in a bad mood.
Yeah. So that's kind of like, don't ever feel like the streaming space, especially the VTuber space, is something that you would not be able to get into. I think there's a market for everybody, especially for people that poop.
Okay.
Always.
Always.
My God.
Johnny on the spot has 2 questions for anyone to answer. Where do you do most of your VTuber, PNG tuber networking? Twitch, Twitter, etc. And 2,
LinkedIn.
have you inspired someone else to begin their VTuber journey? And if so, how did that make you feel?
Twitter.
Yes, my cat, and it made me feel great.
100%
Nice.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Twitch
Twitter's
is kind of
huge.
just there, for your stream. I know people will like hop into your channel, see your channel, that kind of a thing. But I think Twitter's a big thing as well because it connects you with more people and like it can get you into like collabing with maybe others and stuff like that. What was the second part? Oh,
Have you inspired someone else on their VTuber journey?
Bro, do you know how many times I've heard people say, "Oh, maybe I'll become a VTuber"? Bro, I'm just like,
do it. Fucking do it.
And for me, I don't know. Like, I mean,
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say
I'm
it.
going to say it. I'm going to fucking
Say it. Say it.
dude. For me, when people say that, they're just doing it for the clout. I'm gonna be honest. They're just doing it for the clout. Especially if they're already doing like regular cam streams and stuff like that. They just want to be part of that whole thing. And to me, it kind of irks me.
Huh?
No. She said she wasn't going to. You leave her alone.
Now I have to do it just out of spite.
That's my lady.
Thank you, milady. Hard eyes for you.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, man. They just don't realize
I see where you're
how
coming
much
from.
time and effort that
Like, it's a
VTubers have
lot.
put into their thing. And they just think, oh, I'll automatically just become a VTuber now. Like, no, it's a lot of fucking work.
That I agree with. I will say, so like one for the networking, Twitter is fantastic. Twitter will send you, so like if you're maybe looking at talking with another VTuber or something, Twitter will send you to their Twitch. You can go and check out their channel, do your homework on whether or not you like what kind of content they're doing, because maybe in the future, if you want to do a collab and you're in their community for a little while, something can spark where you play some video games with them. So I think, Twitch is great for that kind of thing because I go to Twitter, I see VTuber with really cool model, I go to their bio, I see their Twitch, I click their Twitch, I watch a VOD. Or I if they're live, I watch them, and then I maybe join in their community.
Okay.
Get rid of some of the, get rid of some of
Oh.
the competition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
2, I don't think I've inspired someone to be a VTuber. I've inspired somebody to start streaming, which is very neat. But in terms of like a VTuber specifically, I don't want to inspire somebody to just be a VTuber, like as Sneaky said, to literally quote unquote just be a VTuber.
Yep.
If it's something that interests you because you like that community, you've been watching it for a while, you've been, immersing yourself into other VTubers streams, and you like what you see there, that's a different story. But when you do it just because you feel like that's the trend, that's kind of like a you're
kick in
doing
the
it
ass
for a
all of
false
us.
Okay, yeah.
yeah, you're doing it for a false reason, and it doesn't make me feel any better like I inspired you to do it.
Yeah.
It feels like you just want a piece of the cake
Yep.
kind of thing. If you feel inspired, you won't announce it either. You won't go to somebody else's stream and be like, I'm thinking about being a VTuber. What do you suggest? Because you're going into someone else's house and you're saying, how do I get my own house that everyone else can come to?
Man,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a smart idea, but
Yeah, it is a smart idea, but you're also like semi dickhead.
True.
Yes.
And like, we're all out here trying to be, really good entertaining streamers and build our community and do these really fun things for everybody. And when somebody comes in, it and they're like, I want to be a VTuber and do this. It does feel like you're saying it so that, and obviously, I don't know what your thought process is, but you could be saying it and other people will either, one, leave my house to go to your house, which is
nice.
nice for them, but a dickhead move. But it's
like the whole self-promoting thing.
Yeah.
it is that self-promotion where you're kind of just stating it, and then it's the underlying come to my channel where I'm gonna be starting to do this stuff too. And you may not even get traction because you were a dickhead doing that.
My community will fight you.
Yeah.
Same.
So big
fight myself.
thing for me. I recently just changed my Twitch username to Squoze VT. It was originally Squoze729. The reason I didn't even want VT. Squoze has been taken since 2012, and I hate that person very much because they've been inactive and they haven't taken the username away, because I really do just want Squoze, because this is super high levels of awareness and maybe like some like anxiety.
Super high level tactics, yeah.
I don't want to go into Sneaky's stream and chat. And I do. I go into Sneaky's stream, I'll go into anybody's stream and chat, but I feel because I have VT in my name, it triggers that person's a VTuber, let me check them out.
I've never even thought about it in that way, but that makes sense.
I think of it that way, and I never want to take anybody's audience away from them, because I know people are very partial to one or two streamers primarily. And I wouldn't ever want to take somebody's audience. And I feel like VT is kind of the similar thing to TTV when you see them in Valorant or Overwatch or Call of Duty. And I wouldn't want to feel like that in somebody's chat. But I also recognized that having Squoze729 is not business good. That's not a good practice.
It's not really like a brand name.
Nobody knows that I stream. Even like not chatting, like not because I'm chatting in other people's stream, like my Twitter was Squoze729, and I had to change
Mhm.
it because nobody even knew that I was a streamer to begin with,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So you do run a fine line of, you don't want to promote yourself and you don't want to feel like you have taken away from anybody who may have inspired you. That's like Sneaky going to Shoto's stream and saying, "Hey, did you guys know I'm a streamer too?
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
would
a VTuber.
rather
That's just
die.
like you know, everyone's just gonna fucking shit on you."
Yep.
And even Sneaky going in
Good.
and saying, "You inspired me to be a VTuber,"
I'd be
is
like,
it's kind of like hinting, "Hey, I do this too." Do it because you want to do it, and you'll feel the correct reasons to do it, and then at the end of it, you'll be like, "I really enjoy my time."
also, maybe don't buy a full model. Maybe do the V-Roy thing first. See if you like it. See if you enjoy
I mean,
it.
if you're fucking loaded, do whatever the fuck you want
Also
to do.
true.
Like, dude, do everything that you can if you're loaded. If you're not, and you're trying to just see,
And do
go
it
the
anyways.
yeah, go
Then do it.
pull out a
God damn
loan.
it.
No, go the budget route. Enjoy like the process.
Mhm. It is a journey, and one I have enjoyed.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Does anybody else in chat have any other questions?
Are you not gonna read my question? Fine.
No, I even saw it.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
What is
ignoring.
it?
no,
Yeah, who gives
no,
a
we
fuck
don't. He
about
doesn't
that
have one.
question?
Yeah, fuck that question.
Hold on, I want to read it. Does VTube contribute to yes.
Just yes. There's your
Hence,
answer.
yes. Next.
It has been answered. It has been answered.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. I don't see any other questions. Any final thoughts?
I got to poop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bruh.
Well said. Well said.
Thank you.
Yeah. You are a cool gentleman.
Oh,
The third
demonic typing.
demonic typing.
Well, too bad.
Type faster.
Hit me with it. How do you make $1 million?
I'm
Oh,
still
fuck.
trying to
No,
figure that
if you
out.
find out, let me know.
Shit.
Luck,
Let me know too.
Hashtag the lottery.
Right?
Born
you
into
do-
it.
How do I hack the lottery? Yeah.
Hard work.
Rafiki, I'm gonna give you the skinny of it. You ready?
The skinny penis of it.
The skinny penis of it.
I blink.
All right. There's a market for everybody. So this is gonna be a bit of a analogy, metaphor, if you will. There's a market for everybody. So if I wanted to go outside and take a poop on the road,
Oh
Oh,
my
God.
god.
Jesus
hold on.
Thanks for
Stay
coming.
with me. Stay
Jesus
with me.
Christ.
So if I wanted to go outside and take a dump on the road every single day, and then I videotaped it every single day and created a YouTube video of it every single day, there will be a point in my life that I make $1 million.
You know what?
There's a market for everybody. You will find that market, and when you are happy with that market, then delve in as much as you possibly can and obsess over that kind of shit.
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
See how I turned my
You know
poop
what's not?
into
Here's
I'm
the
so
thing.
done with you, bro.
He's not fucking lying either.
I know he isn't. I know.
I'm not.
Like people like
It's-
looking at weird shit sometimes, and there's somebody in some group out there who wants to look at turds.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm
and
gonna
then
throw up.
You will become a sensation in which this person was like, bro, this
That's-
guy's been taking a dump on this road every single day for like 3 years straight. And he just takes a fucking video of it real
I
quick.
feel like
And then he just fucking dips out, and that's it.
that'd be on the news too. So it might be bad publicity also.
Probably
Hey.
not the best idea.
I can smell you.
If
Oh yeah.
We are not professionals in this field of advice,
No.
please.
any
No.
publicity,
No.
Take what we say with a grain of salt.
any publicity that makes you $1 million, I think can be rectified as good publicity. Maybe. There's maybe like 3 or 4 reasons out there that it's not. But taking a dump on the road,
That
I don't see any harm.
Okay.
I don't.
You wouldn't.
What
Yeah.
a weirdo.
Yeah. All right. Well, Demonic has his question. This one is for Sneaky. Well, if I do decide to do a VTuber, what is the model maker that you recommend after I see if I like it? Also, for the personality, I know people like to incorporate your make in the model, but is there a point where it gets too dark for the model?
Too dark.
Oh, I think what he's saying is demonic likes a lot of like skulls, like darker, like
Oh.
stuff like that, like darker.
So how do you bring your
attributes.
personality
No,
into the
please.
model?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd
Yeah,
be sick.
that's fucking
Dude,
awesome
that's
stuff.
its own
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
think that'd be
whole
really
other
cool.
field for like that kind of thing in the VTube like area. Like there are some dark models out there. I love looking at them. They're so cool. Like people have such great ideas. But
I will say real quick, that's like one of the coolest things about VTubing, because if you have an idea, it's art, it's creativity, you could do so many things. It's actually insane.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, temper your expectations, because for your first model, you kind of just want to like figure out what you can do, especially with your budget, and what your artist is available to do, because everyone has a skill level. But I have seen some insane shit, and the more creative it is, the more enticed I am to go and see what they do and
that
who
one
they
mimic
are.
guy. Okay, sick.
Oh yeah, the mimic VTuber.
Yeah.
I've seen one where they're like their mouth is it's, you know, that horror thing where like their mouth is like sewed shut.
Oh yeah.
Not a butthole. But their mouth is like sewed shut or whatever, and like the yarn like, you know, opens up. I've seen that. I've seen skull VTubers and there's a lot of really
It
fun
really
stuff.
isn't too dark. I don't think that's possible, really.
Yeah.
I think you
There's
can do
succubus
whatever
streamers
your
out there.
heart. Yeah, there's
Oh
succubus.
yeah.
Hell
Dead
yeah.
ones, ghost ones. You got this. Whatever your heart desires,
Yep.
you can probably accomplish. And for the maker, what I started out with was Vroid Studio. You can just download it off of Steam. There's a lot of free
That's what I have.
options. You can customize your character all you want. There's also different websites you can use for different like assets.
That's a good way to
And
get a
you can-
baseline going too.
Yeah, it's a good baseline.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can just use that, see what you like, and just go from there. See if you enjoy
Skype's a
VTubing.
good one.
What?
Yes. Uh-huh.
You said Skype?
Fucking
Okay.
Christ.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Fiverr's just a good starting. And then obviously Twitter. Just start looking at
Fiverr's
other
great.
VTubers. If you go to any VTuber that's live or that's streaming at any point in time, and you go to their Twitter and you just go to their bio, we always give credit to our artists, and then you could just go to their profile and see what work they do. And if
Just
that's
do your
something that
research.
interests you, and you like all of their art, and you like the way that their models move and stuff like that, like the person that me and Sneaky went through, or sorry, my grammar, Sneaky and I went through, they do both the art and the rigging of
That
a
was
model.
the main thing I was looking for as well.
Yeah, like a 2-in-1.
Yeah, that's nice.
So they
I don't blame
do
you.
that, but you can also like the way that another model is rigged, and you can like get your art from one person and your model from another. If that
Yeah,
makes
it's just
sense.
a lot of research is put into it. So if you're going to get into it, just make sure you look at all of the past artwork that they have done. Make sure you enjoy it. Make sure you know exactly what you want, because they're going to ask you to be as specific as possible. So I just want you to be prepared. And that is all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just Google VTubes.
Oh,
and
Lord.
Done.
Oh,
All right.
Lord.
Do we have any final thoughts? Any other final thoughts?
Just shout out to Squoze and Sneaky for joining us, and
thank you so much for joining.
putting up with
having us.
fucking
Thanks.
Brad anytime.
Dude, I've put
It's a
up with a lot.
pleasure. I don't know how you do it. I want to strangle him every day.
Hey, for those of y'all who are joining in and watching, please check
Hell
out
yeah, give 'em
Sneaky
some
and
love.
Squoze. Stop
Aw.
by their streams.
Hell
Give them
yeah.
some shit. They love it.
Squoze loves the
Literally.
shit.
Literally.
Yeah, one
I
loves
like
the literal
giving-
shit.
No, I like giving. I don't like taking.
Oh,
So he gives
I
poops. He
see.
gives his poops. Go
Yeah.
He
collect
will give you
poops.
the best poops.
yep, and
You
check
should
out their
do, like, that channel
socials.
point. It's like a poop.
Also, guys, if you follow Jack right now, you'll be immune to fire.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, who
For
doesn't
legal
want to be
purposes.
immune to fire?
Confirmed. I'm
Have you ever
immune.
touched fire? That shit hurts.
I am immune.
Yeah, for legal purposes, that is not true, but you should do it.
I don't know, man. I'm
anyway.
feeling pretty indestructible against
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Please,
Surprise,
please
motherfucker.
follow Chibi and Willie.
Oh,
They're a
not
lot cooler than us.
lies.
You're
Lies.
lame.
Lies you tell.
Yes, let's shout y'all out too.
Oh no, ill. Who's that?
It's my lady.
Fortnite. Ooh.
And if you guys aren't
Final
familiar with our
Fantasy.
schedule, we have Pixelated Thoughts podcast every other week. We have it on my stream, and then the Down the Rabbit Hole podcast on Chibi's stream.
Hell
The
yeah.
weeks that we don't have the Pixelated Thoughts one. I don't know what our next topic is for the Down the Rabbit Hole. Do you know?
I don't know.
haven't
I'll do some
decided.
research.
Y'all don't know.
Were we gonna talk
even,
J-
even,
Wow,
even I
dude.
know.
Were we gonna do
Oh my god,
Demon Slayer?
we're gonna do Demon Slayer season 3. Oh my god.
The best.
forgot.
Lol.
And I haven't even
forgot.
watched it yet. So
Bro, you have
So
to season
for
catch
those of
up
you who
on.
have not
Last
watched Demon
episode's
Slayer, you
so
better get your
good.
asses on there and watch
Mhm.
now,
I know. I do.
Now.
You
okay.
gotta.
Ah.
And then
please.
your next one could be JJK.
Oh, dude,
Yes,
I'm so
yes,
excited.
yes.
So fucking excited.
I'm ready to
Yes.
cry my heart out.
Go
yeah.
jump.
And
Oh my
for
God, I
everybody,
hate that.
please remember to like and subscribe to Pixelated
Please.
Thoughts
and subscribe
YouTube.
right now.
It's at
now.
Pixelated Thoughts.
Right now.
Remember that. Go to Spotify too. Check us out. Listen everywhere. All right.
I'll personally send you a poop. Of
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
We're gonna revert that. Editing.
Edit
Editor.
Edit that.
Editor, please.
It's
Edit
not
that
part of
out.
it.
Edit that
it.
out.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. And until next time, we love you all to death.
Bye.
Thanks again, Sneaky and Squoze, for joining
Thank
in.
you,
We appreciate
guys.
y'all.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Y'all have a good one.
Bro.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
nice banana.
Oh, yeah.
God, jeez.